here. CheesyBytes, I don't think we've ever seen, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's always good to have more Terrans up in here, though, man.
True that, man.
All right, so I'll let you have the Terran. Our purple Zerg player in the top right-hand corner of the map, coming at us from Rival, it is Kaboosh.
And his opponent in the bottom left, the green Terran, it is CheesyBytes.
I think the first time in the Nydus. I don't know. I'm sorry if that's incorrect here, but yeah, I'm not sure that I've seen him play before. So if it is, definitely I'm glad that we got to cast him. So that's cool.
Yep, totally agree, man. We try and cast for anybody who may be watching and is thinking about, hey, man, I want to play in some tournaments. We try and cast people who are new or maybe it's their first tournament in the Nydus. We try and give them as much priority as we can. We let the games at a certain point just kind of flow as they come. So, but yeah, we definitely will make an effort to try and cast your game if you are new. We do see this drone being moved out here to the back of the base. I wonder what this is going to be for, man.
Oh my god, it was what I wanted, dude. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. A shitload of queens, maybe some spines or something. But yes, dude, we are off to some crazy shit already. Oh shit, let me do the scoreboard already. Kaboosh does have a point already in this best of 3. But man,
wait, Kaboosh is down. Kaboosh is down.
Oh, he's down. CheesyBytes has the point.
I believe CheesyBytes has the point.
Okay.
I may be wrong about that, but I'm fairly certain. No.
Well, I'll wait until after the game to ask, because I'm not trying to upset a macro cycle or whatever the hell these guys got going on, especially in the face of a proxy. So we'll just ask him after the game. It's not like that's gonna change the course or anything. So.
Yep.
But man, that SCV just saw 3 drones run by. That's got to kind of trigger some alarms here, doesn't it? Like, what the hell? What could that be for? Like, I'm surprised it didn't turn around and follow him. So,
yeah, man, for sure. He actually just went down and built his command center, though. So whether or not he saw those drones remains to be seen, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of questioning that. They ran right past it, but maybe he was kind of doing something and didn't necessarily see it on the minimap. I know it's kind of definitely easy to do once you rally something. We'll know if this Reaper jumps around back there and kind of goes in scouting whether or not he saw it. So we'll have to see here. Just Jordan is now hosting us for 19 viewers. Damn, thanks, man. Thank you very much for that. That's awesome. I hope you had a fun time in the tournament. I think I saw you checked in and playing. We're off to a pretty ridiculous game here so far for everyone just joining us. We have a Zerg proxy, which you don't get to say every day, with a shitload of spines. And yeah, unfortunately, the Terran player expanded into this, so this is about as crazy as it gets, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Kaboosh has to do a good amount of damage with this, though. I mean, he is sitting on one base. This hatchery was built in a spot where it can't even do, like, mining, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes if you build it, like, right outside of their base at that third spot, you can just be like, well, I'm going to start mining from this, I guess, you know? But, so he has to find, you know, a lot of damage with this, and it should find damage, because there really isn't much that Terran has at this, you know, point in time. Yeah,
unfortunately, because he took that second base, he doesn't have much in the way of units to deal with this, and he's probably got to kind of start freaking out, I guess, at this point. Even a bunch of bio won't really hold out here, so this is going to be rough. Just Jordan says, host hype in like 2 minutes. Yeah, man, thank you so much for that. That's so awesome. You guys have been throwing us a lot of love. If you guys don't know who he is, he runs Proxy Tempest. He's also a member of the Gauntlet. Basically, anything involving StarCraft, he's part of it in some way, shape, or form. The dude is pretty awesome, so thank you very much for that, host. Man, CheesyBytes might have a bit of an issue here, dude. How do you hold on here? A tank? Like, that's... I don't know, dude.
Yeah, tank can definitely be helpful. We do see a small amount of Marines, and he does... Okay, so CheesyBytes sees the creep now. He brings the Reaper and Marines down. Okay, he needs to make sure that he maybe, you know, he can get some... Gonna have to clean up these lings as best he can.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's moving! No, he's just gonna get ripped apart.
Roddy Fanboy says, where are all the Protosses? I hope we have a few in here. We had a couple really, really good ones last week. So hopefully
we had good Protoss representation last week. Which is somewhat strange because it's been a little bit lackluster. Oh man, the Lings coming in and getting a fantastic surround here down on the Marines and SCVs. Gonna really get to work, and this game is starting to look like it's Kaboosh's to lose.
Man, I'm gonna have to play around with this build tonight and actually try to repeat this. This is actually cool.
Dude, this is like what I was talking to you about. Like, this is the way to do it right here.
This is beautiful, dude, and he's just controlling it very, very well, man. He started the creep spread behind all this. He's bringing his spines up as well. This is gonna be really, really tough here for CheesyBytes to hold on. So.
Yeah, the absolutely tricky thing, too, is that, you know, even if he does clean this up and he goes to put that CC back down there, you can use those queens to just put creep there, and then he has to, you know, spend scans to even get his CC back down in the first place. So even if this gets cleaned up...
Freedom generator, that's what he needed, for sure, man. I don't play Terran, so I always forget about it, but yeah, that's definitely a really strong choice there. And with that, you should be able to not maybe stop this. Oh, God, it fell.
Yeah, right. I was like, it's gonna die.
I don't know, Kev. Yeah, I don't know. So I thought it was a good call though. Like it was definitely the right move. It was just a little bit late, I think. But
yeah, and the unfortunate thing is that it wouldn't attack the spines anyways, so he wouldn't be able to, like, you know, the threat of those is always going to be there. More links coming up, and actually Widowmines here, oh man, do about as much friendly fire as they do enemy fire. Second one going to go off much.
Yeah, but now the spines join the battle. So. That sucks. Unfortunately, he's forced to pull the boys here. Now he's going to try to surround these spines and start getting him down. He has a freedom generator, and the Liberty Zone is definitely right on top of the spines. But as you said, it's not going to hit him. It's just going to stop the lings that run by. So, man, this is pretty ridiculous. And now he's going to start losing all of his racks. And like that, I think, unfortunately, there goes his game number 2.
What an awkward thing. Like, look at this in StarCraft right now. We have Spines, Widowmines, and Liberators, but none of these things can attack each other.
Yeah, seriously. It
like,
is a weird
stalemate.
Oh, there we go.
No, but nothing can attack any of them.
The mines can attack.
Yeah.
Just Jordan says, I got my fingers in a lot of pies, Kappa. All right, man. That's the way to do it. But yeah, thank you again for host. You are the man. We'll throw Proxy Tempest some love as they are due here in just a minute. But as you can see, some crazy shit is going on, especially for our Terran player who is trying. He's definitely giving it his damnedest. But damn, you know, what do you do to this? Oh, there we go.
Don't do anything, man, unfortunately. He's trying to micro his cycle. Does pick up one of these spine crawlers, but unfortunately it's going to be really hard here for him. No second base down from Kaboosh. You can see he's floating 900 minerals. He's incredibly focused on this particular attack, and there is a second base down for CheesyBytes. So if he can just hold on.
Yeah, I was so focused on his attack. I didn't notice that either, but I think that's a pretty huge thing to point out here, man, that he's so mineral stacked right now. He just broke 1K, and he doesn't have another base down, as you said. So sure, he has this one proxy, but because it's not a mining base, it doesn't really help in this unfortunate situation. And as you said, if CheesyBytes cleans this up, he might be able to just push and have the last laugh. Wouldn't that be some shit?
Oh yeah, man, because with the number of Widow Mines that are out right now, it's going to be really hard for Kaboosh to get up in there with any amount of lings and really do damage. Now, if this thing burns down, this is a huge mistake here. CheesyBytes does eventually lift it.
Oh, wow.
Should be able to go and clear it. What's up?
He actually held. I don't know. Like, I'm just really impressed there, man. As long as he doesn't lose his natural, as you said, he might be okay here, so... Wow, what a crazy-ass game, dude. If he stabilizes and pushes across the map, he might be able to take this, which is making me really, kind of second-guess Kaboosh's position here. He's still stacking 900 minerals. Like, my friend, you need to drop a couple bases back at home and get him rolling here. Okay, there we go. One star.
Yeah, absolutely.
One star.
I'm like the king of doing this, so I totally understand, man. You just want to focus so hard, micro units, maximize their efficiency, and make your cheese work. But unfortunately, the other player held through it, and now they're a base up, man.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I wasn't trying to speak ill of him. I do the same thing. I definitely am a victim of tunnel vision all the time. SKingANA joining us in chat. What's up, man? Nice to see you. Ooh. Shout out. Oh, shit, the Lings making their way in. Kind of uncontested right past the Widow Mines, and now they get to pull the drone, or the SCVs. Jesus.
They look at the supply people. Eventually, they fall, but came in. I like this, man. Trying to be tricky. You know, there's just creep all over Terran's base.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's been contained for so long. You know, I don't know. If he marched right now, he might be able to do a lot of damage, but I feel like the time is closing. Once that natural gets up and rolling, the link flood behind this could be pretty huge. So, I don't know, man. He needs to just push at this point, but he doesn't have the vision that we have, so easy for us to say. Oh, there we go, though. He hurt us.
He's also waiting for combat shields as well. It's just about to finish up. And he has a nice, diverse army. You know, Cyclones for tankiness, Widow Mines for explosive damage, you know, just crazy AoE. And then Medivacs to help pick up if he ever needs to reposition. So I'm liking his position a lot. But there is a lot of spine crawlers that are going down, and that represents a ton of HP that CheesyBytes has to break through in order to win this game. Does he have enough units to break through all that HP? I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, his kingdom for a tank, right? Like, that would be amazing right here. But unfortunately, he doesn't have one. So, as you said, it's going to be really difficult for him to push in here with his current comp. But yeah, as you said, stay tuned, dude. I don't know.
Oh, repositioning. That's huge.
Oh, he just started working him down there. He's just trying to bait him back into the mines. So, man, this is a ridiculous game, dude. Well played from Kaboosh, though, to drop those.
Like, the Cyclone... He could take a bad Widowmine shot though and get everything cleaned up. That could happen.
Yeah, there's not enough queens to transfuse these, so once they start falling, they'll fall pretty quick. Because there's only Ling reinforcements, the mines kind of could take care of that. So damn, dude, like this has been pretty hype. I hope this is leading to a game number 3 and not someone 2-0ing.
Yeah.
Just because of how hype this has been.
Yeah, this has been pretty nuts, man. We do see Lings continuing to pester and attack the natural of CheesyBytes there. The drop coming in the back, attacking 2 different ways. I love this. He leaves the Widow Mines out front at the ramp, but you know, says, hey, I can't fight that, so I'm going to go. And he should be able to pick up.
Yeah, that was clean there, man. I really like that multi-pronged decision there. So sure, they both got cleaned up, but at least he was able to get the bio out. The Liberator fell, so... man, both sides playing pretty well here, but I feel like Kaboosh is kind of interrupts. Oh my god. I didn't catch it, but I just saw the aftermath. That was a lot of Lings, unfortunately, that dropped to those mines, so...
Oh, yeah. Gonna try and reposition these Spine Crawlers here, but Cyclones are majestic at taking these things down.
Oh, yeah. Look at him go. Look at him go. All right, so the Queens are here. They might be able to transfuse him. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen, though, and now he's just going to start focus firing down here. Man, what a sick push here. He needs to bring those mines up, too. I know they're not the best for this comp, but anything to help out here, and he can just work his way in. So I'd say this is the beginning and the end here, unfortunately, for our rival player. This is looking pretty strong, and there's not much in the way of production. Only 8, now 12 Lings, but those mines alone could find some good damage on that. So
nice Cyclone micro there. Ooh, very nice pickup. Those Lings don't want to. They're going to try and individually trigger the mines. Oh!
Damn!
Oh! That was brutal.
Yeah, that was a really good move here from CheesyBytes, dude.
Man, that was about like the last thing that Kaboosh wanted.
Yeah.
So the base will go down to 2 Cyclones, 2 Marauders, and 2 Medevacs, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And behind this, he already has his natural up and rolling, and he has a pretty sizable force here behind this, too. So it's not like he's all in by any means. CheesyBytes is 86 supply to 22 of Kaboosh. So, man, CheesyBytes is playing like a monster. I hope he returns, too. We keep saying that about everyone, but these guys coming out for the first time are just putting on really strong games here.
Yep. The drop is going to reposition up to the north side there. Those Lings are in position. So immediately going to be picked back up. Oh, almost getting a medevac for troubles. That would have been a nice pickup from Kaboosh, but
14 health.
Need some sort of help. Need some sort of miracle play here to get him back into this game.
Yep. So now he's going to be able to come over here and clean up this proxy. It's not like it was doing anything too much in the game anyway. It was just kind of worthless at this point. It kind of served its point early on, but I mean, at least he can break out here, start receding that creep, and get that natural back there. So that'll be huge for him. But the real story here is this push coming, man. I'm not sure that Kaboosh is able to hold on here. This is going to be pretty ridiculous to deal with off the back of just Ling play. Well, I guess Blings too, but...
Yeah, he's going to have a hard time here. That one Hellion, dude, getting decent trades off on the Lings. Those Lings have to be so careful when they're running out of the base that they don't take the Widow Mine way.
Yeah, there's so many... Oh my god, here we go.
There it is. Unfortunately, the Widow Mine doesn't even go down. They're going to get stemmed up on here, and the remainder of the Lings do go down by ripping everything apart. This game is more than likely going to fights.
Oh, yeah. All but over at this point as GG is called, and CheesyBytes will take game number 2. Now, give us just a second.